Good morning. I don't know why I'm yelling. Good morning, y'all. It's your girl, SeekretD. I'll obviously post this after the one I just posted, just so y'all have a little continuous continuous storyline here. Anyway, I'm going to do strawberry letter. I know. I should have did it this morning, but I was rushing to try to go get ready to get out the house to go to physical therapy, which I didn't make it to. Whatever. And I ate already one of them egg and cheese sandwiches, and my stomach hurts already. But that's my business. Anyway. So good. Okay. So this morning in strawberry letter, this lady's 46 years old. And I didn't really hear Shirley's whole response to it because like I said, I had to jump out the car to get ready. So she there's a pastor that came into town. She's 46 years old and married. 46 years old and married, right? So a pastor came into town. She was, I guess, put in charge of showing him around and all that good stuff. And long story short, her and the pastor starts having an affair. So the pastor is also married, but his wife and child decided to stay wherever he's from until the child can graduate high school, I think it is, or something like that. So the wife and the child are at home in another state. The pastor's in this new city by himself. And she, the 46-year-old married lady, was tasked with showing him around. So she's like, she got close to him and she got to see, you know, his real true self. And he curses, and I'm not sure if she said drinks, but she mentioned he smokes weed and stuff like that when nobody's around. And she said that her husband said that he I forgot the exact terminology, but he's a fraud basically, and decided to stop going to church. And she said that's fine because she spends a lot of time with the pastor after church alone in his office. So her problem now, like, she's not even writing because of the affair. It seems like she's okay with the affair. But her issue is that the pastor seems to be really handsy and touchy-feely. She's like, when they're in public, his hand is around her shoulder or her waist, or he's touching her butt or her breast. And they went out to dinner and he kissed her on the lips and she doesn't like it because certain things, as she puts it, are just for her husband, and that's like public displays of affection. PDA is for her husband only. Ma'am, your vagina is supposed to be for your husband only. You worried about public. The reason you don't want nobody to see you in public is because you don't want nobody to see you. That's why he can't do it in public, because you're not saying it like, oh, well, no, obviously, because you seem like you're intent with the affair, so you're not going to feel bad about it. So yeah, basically, my girl don't want nobody to see her and miss the pastor. Obviously sharing those kinds of things. So I feel like that's the only reason she has a problem with it. I don't think that she would care otherwise, because she's over here talking about it's just for her husband, but it's just for her husband because, you know, they're where she's from. So other people will see it, or somebody could see it, and then obviously her husband will find out. So I feel like the only reason she has a problem with PDA is not because it's like, oh, this is just for my husband. Because, again, your vagina is supposed to be just for your husband. But who am I to judge, right? So, in the letter, she wrote, certain things are just for my husband, and PDA is basically what she was referring to. But for me, I'm like, that's where you draw the line? Him touching on you in public? Okay, again, I'm assuming it's only because it's going to blow her cover. And that's why she's making a deal out of it. And she said something like, he doesn't like to be told no. Or some shit like that. Like, he's a whole married man. He got a whole wife and kid wherever the hell he's from. I don't think she said where he's from. But he got a whole wife and kid wherever he's from. So, what do you mean he doesn't like to be told no? Long story short, just get out of this situation, whatever it is, because clearly it's a problem. It's a problem for you. It's a problem for him, because y'all both married. I love how she wrote the letter, and the problem was not the affair. All right, y'all, that's it. Y'all can tell me how y'all feel. Yada, yada, yada. And that's it, the end. All right, bye.